Hi guys, Taylor here. I want to make this video quickly because it's a personal matter to me and I want to talk about it, which is really odd for me because I don't like talking about this situation on my personal reasons. And there's two things. One, if you hear noises, I'm very sorry. That's my brother. My brother is next door, and my walls are really thin, so you'll be able to hear it anyway. It would just be shouting. And two, my dogs. If you hear my dogs shouting, not shouting. My dogs don't shout. If you hear my dogs barking, I'm very sorry. They are very protective over the house. Which isn't very good, but I'm just gonna get into the pardon me. I'm gonna get into the video, and the topic I want to talk about is bullying, because I've never been one to really talk about my experience with bullying, and like, oh, everything's falling off my bed. But I've never been one to talk about my bullying experience and everything. I've never been one to really open up, and you can talk to anyone of the people that I used to hang out with and that I talk to. They will tell you that I don't open up that much, which isn't a good thing, because I've realised now that opening up can really help you. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into the story. The reason I want to talk about this is because the other day I was walking home, and I was just walking home. I was minding my own business. I was on my phone. I was texting people. I was talking to people, everything. And I walked past a group of boys, and I know people would say, oh, boys will be boys, they're just, I'm very sorry about that. And they say boys will be boys, it's just boys being ridiculous. And it's, I'm sorry, I had to go and stop my dog from barking. I'm just trying to like get in properly. But I was walking home, minding my own business, and I walked past a group of boys, and they decided to shout out something along the lines of, "You're a fat, ugly bitch," or something like that. So I turned around to see if they were talking to me or they were just talking to one of their friends. And when I turned around, they were all looking at me, and I'm not like assuming that they were talking to me, but the thing in my head was saying, because they're looking at you, they're obviously talking about you. And then I ignored that, and then when I turned back, they started laughing and saying, oh, she's not doing anything about it. So then they said it again. So I turned around and looked at them, and they were looking again. So usually I'd like get really upset, and I'd like start screaming at them and swearing at them and everything. But I just turned around and I went like this, and I smiled, because when I was in secondary school and I was getting bullied really badly, I would run off and I would bunk school, and I would miss lessons, and I wouldn't want to go in, or I'd go in the morning for the registration, and then I wouldn't go to any of my lessons that day because I was so scared of going in, because I didn't want to be bullied even more. And people would say that it was just silly little people being pathetic, basically. And I didn't really think of that, like, that point in my head at the time, because I was like 12, or maybe even younger. And it got to the point where I wasn't really bothered if I was here or not. I didn't want to be around, and I felt like I didn't have anyone there to support me. And one of my best friends recently just moved. When I was in secondary school, she moved away. So she left our secondary school, and I didn't have her there to help me through the whole bullying situation. And then she came back a year later, but she still went to a different school. And because we were all in the middle of our GCSEs and everything else, and it just made me feel like I didn't want to go in anymore. So I would bunk off school and I'd go hang out with her in her school and everything else, because she kind of went to like a college school. It was a school in college that was for people that not got kicked out, but got kicked out of secondary school. So I'd go and hang with her for the whole day, but I'd still be in my school uniform. And I just didn't want to be there. And then I left secondary school and I went to college. And college got much worse for me. It just didn't work out. I went there for 2 years on the same course, because the first time I went I got bullied and I left and I didn't go back. And then the second time I went back and my best mate was in my class, and I went back and I got bullied again. So I left, but I still got my course done. I had a one-to-one with my teacher, and it helped me that I had a teacher to talk to in college. And the point of me actually finishing my college education really helped my confidence. It made me think I can do it. Even though I failed all of my GCSEs in secondary school, I went to college and I still done amazing, and I passed my course, and now I have a job, and it's like one of the most amazing jobs I could have. It's working with children and everything. But my point for this video is people that are getting bullied, I know it's hard for, like, I know it's probably easy for people to say, but like, talk to someone if you're getting bullied, because I didn't talk to anyone until like 3 years ago. That's when like I started talking to someone about my problems, and it helped a lot. And now I've kind of closed myself up again, because I didn't have that support that I wanted. So I closed myself up again, but I'm slowly starting to talk to people again and to like share my feelings so they can help me, and it helps a lot. I'm sorry for the lighting as well. I've just realised I look like a ghost. I don't have any makeup on today. But really do talk to someone, because I was watching the news the other day and there was a lot of stories about people self-harming and like ending their lives because people are bullying them, even if it's like not face to face, it's like over Facebook or something. It still really hurts. But just talk to someone, like someone that will like help you in that sense. It's a lot harder than like people make it out to be, but it really does help. I have someone that I speak to a lot. I have 2 people, and they've been through it. From what I understand, they've been through it too. One of them is my best mate, who I'm talking to again. She went through a stage with me, so she kind of understands, and the other one is someone that I like, and they understand me in a situation that they might not have been in, but they're still there for me, even though they might not fully understand my situation. And I know it's hard for people to say, "I just go speak to someone, go to counselling or something," and everything else. It's much harder than that, but I just think bullying is a horrible situation, and it's just not nice. People who do bully other people need to think about the people that they're bullying and think of their feelings, because they feel like they don't want to be around anymore and that they're worthless and everything else. That's how I felt. But the people that bully you, someone told me this once, and the people that bully you won't be in your life forever. They'll be in your life for like a couple of years if you're in school, or like a couple of years when you're in college or uni or something, and they won't be in your life anymore. And that helped me a lot, because the people that bullied me in secondary school and in college, I don't see anymore, and it's amazing that I don't feel like scared that I'm not gonna do something right or something like that, and it just helps a lot. And this video is 12 minutes long. I've been recording for 12 minutes and I wanted it to be a short video, but I just wanted to talk about it because it's not a nice situation, and just think of other people. If you are bullying someone, it's not nice. But anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, like and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, it'll be in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.